Well, hello, good gents. This is TyTraverse, and welcome back to Oh Sir, the Insult Simulator. This time, oh my god, there has been a new update, so they added more characters, and I'm still gonna insult the CPU. I think maybe next time we play this game, it'll be with a friend, but for now, we're going to the CPU. And I played a little bit, and I unlocked Nigel, but we also added this new guy. Ha ha! Ha ha! Which I don't know who he is. And from what I could tell, the way to unlock people is my hair is being. That's a little better. Wow. Okay. The best way to unlock people is to play tournament mode. And so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna show off my sweet skills, and we're gonna play as Nigel because he's our new man.
Nigel Hogg.
Nigel Hogg. Each character has its own quirks and also its own weaknesses. And first, we're going to the pet shop with Maggie. Oh.
I wish to complain about this parrot I purchased.
The Norwegian blue? What's wrong with it?
It's dead. That's what's wrong with it.
No, he's resting.
Yeah, I don't think he's resting. But she hates being talked about her age. I hate being talked about my appearance. Because I'm incompetent. No, I'm not. What are these words? I don't even know. Your father smells of. I'm insecure. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm insecure with my body. And so anyone who talks about my body is just, your father smells of your son. Your father smells of your son. And is stone dead. And you know it's true. Ooh.
Your father smells of your son and is stone dead, and you know it's true.
Age and death. See, that's her weakness. Age and death.
Your face worked with a cheese shop.
Yeah, see.
Oh.
Okay, can I get another your son? Ooh, your son. Yeah, because and also the more you insult the same things, the more combos you get. Your son was defeated by. Aw, I wanted homeless man socks. Your sister. Your son was defeated by your sister. So his aunt. Ooh, I gotta keep this one going. I'm gonna let this one slide. I'm gonna think on it. The three dots means you can continue
has a steaming romp with homeless man's socks.
Oh.
Let's see if I can get something. Your son was defeated by your sister. And oh, there was an and. Okay, I didn't make sure there was an and, or this would have been real bad. And your sister looks like I need a dead parrot. Let me have a dead parrot. No! Looks like a cheap suit. I wanted that so badly. But I'm ready to insult you.
Your son was defeated by your sister, and your sister looks like a cheap suit.
Burn!
Ouch!
Get him!
Your
you just gotta
father
destroy
is
him.
a dead parrot.
My father being a dead parrot. You. You wanted to be. Let me have it. I want it. You wanted to be a cold sausage without mustard. Let me have in. I want in. Yes. And can't tie a tie. Boom.
You wanted to be a cold sausage without mustard and can't tie a tie.
Oh,
See, I like
mother is your cousin's car.
my mother is my cousin's car. Your father. Well, this is where we're gonna get him. We're gonna right to the heart. Is deceased. And has a steaming rump with. You just gotta get a piece of battered cod. Boom.
Your father is deceased and has a steaming romp with a piece of battered cod.
Ooh, your sense of
Get him right in
style
the heart.
wanted to be you.
My sense of style wanted to be me. Your husband. And your father. Ah. And a lumberjack. Oh, whoa! I never saw that. There's like some evil creature in this thing. And a lumberjack. Oh, very naughty. Evil ghosty goose. What are you gonna say to that?
Your husband and a lumberjack are very naughty.
Oh, you
Get
are
him.
your father.
I am my father.
Ouch! Will you replace the
Ouch.
bloody parrot now?
All right then, I will. I have plenty of them in the box.
I want a live one, or I'll be back to complain.
Yeah, that's how you win an argument, right there. You just gotta be super skilled. Now we're up against Sir Knight by the lake. Sir Knight here.
Good morning. Does this dead body belong to you by chance?
I
Of
think
course
he...
not. I just borrowed it to put my teacup on.
You murdered this poor man to have tea on his rotting corpse.
How could I murder him when I was hiding in a shrubbery with me rifle the whole morning?
All right, you might have a perfect alibi, but you can't deny that...
Ooh.
You.
We're just gonna go straight for him. I don't think... Can be found in Pokemon Go. Ooh. You can be found in Pokemon Go. And probably murdered fish and chips. Boom.
You. And probably murdered fish and chips.
Okay, I found a bug.
Ooh,
Because I'm gonna
your
guess
father
Pokemon Go
has
was
a steaming
new for
romp with this
this
conversation.
new update, so it was like you.
Oh.
Okay. Your sense of style. Looks like we're gonna go straight for it. Looks like a bucket of vomit. Oh, if this was Shuffle Bottom, he would be crying his little eyes out. And And your husband is deceased.
Your
right to the
sense of
heart.
style looks like a bucket of vomit, and your husband is deceased.
Rude.
Oh,
He's gotta
This
get
lake
real
was
tough.
defeated by your hat, you cross-eyed inbred muckspout.
oh,
Oh, how could he?
um,
Your mother. Worked with your favorite. Aww. Worked with a cheese shop. Your mother worked with a cheese shop. How can you take that? And does it own a color telly? Boom.
your mother
Kill him.
worked with a cheese shop and doesn't own a colour telly.
Modern world. Yeah, you got nothing in the modern world, do you?
Your father acts like your favorite Bond actor, Mr.
Is that bad? I would love if my father acted like James Bond. We're just gonna keep hammering down your mother. Your mother can't exercise because of your father. Your mother can't exercise because your father. And your sister was in jail. Ah. I could have went a
Your
little better.
mother can't exercise because of your father, and your sister was in jail.
Oh, rude.
Ooh, an ordinary
Destroy
pigsty
him.
farted on
So you just
your
gotta-
math teacher.
Really destroyed.
Oh,
I confess, it was me who murdered this man. I need his train ticket. Direct connection, first class.
first class? Then killing him for the ticket is understandable. But please, try to restrain from murder in the future.
Please don't murder. It's not good for you. Now we're moving on to Mr. G Shufflebottom in the train compartment. He's gonna be equally as able.
Excuse me, I believe this is my seat.
Your seat? Does it have your name on it?
I don't think so, but I have a ticket.
First class, eh? You don't look like first class to me.
Your face. Looks like this conversation. That doesn't make sense. And was burnt like a witch. And I approve.
It looks like this conversation and was burnt like a witch, and I have proof.
Your son was some bloody minger.
Ah,
My son was a minger. I don't believe you. Oh, I wanted your face. You can't tie a tie. You can't tie a tie. Look at that. What is that? Ugliness. You can't tie a tie, and you can't tie a tie and want it to be a public loo. Pardon, my friend.
You and wanted to be a public loo, pardon my French.
I don't think his
Oh!
Your
talking
face dances like your mother.
Ah!
Oh, how dare you. You. Have worse hair. Have worse hair than your sister. You have worse hair than your sister. Oh, that's right, you have nothing. And can't exercise because of a cheap suit.
You have worse hair than your sister and can't exercise because of a cheap suit.
Wow. That just
Your hovercraft admires
39.
pictures of... yeah.
my hovercraft admires pictures of yeah, spot. Your son. Give me looks like. Looks like a bucket of vomit. Yes. I'm just gonna stop there. The sun looks like a bucket of vomit, and that'll end you. Ooh, that was a good one though. 39 points for that one. Wrecked his house.
Your country and a cheese shop tell dirty jokes at funerals and are very naughty.
You commoner!
That's a good one. I will admit that's
Your
a really
son
good one.
looks like a bucket of vomit. Oh. See, you're too much of a commoner to sit here.
See, I
You're
like
right.
how he just
It's
like
not my
takes
ticket
off
anyway.
his.
I
button-up shirt
literally
and just
murdered
goes-
for it, but it wasn't worth it after all.
So you were the one who murdered, not Sir Knight. Sir Knight, you're innocent. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Grisha. Is that an O or an A? It's either Grisha or Grisho. Who are you?
Excuse me, but I need this liver. I was shot and I'll die in a few minutes if I don't have it.
Terribly sorry, but this is my liver and I'm quite fond of it. I've partied my whole life and I'm quite like to continue.
I'm dying and you're worried about parties?
Oh, look at me, I'm so sad, I'm dying. You know what's really sad?
Your face? Your country! Will always be alone. Your country will always be alone. Satan! Oh, I should have stopped there, but I didn't. Well, your country will always be alone. That's all we need. Your father wanted to be you, I bet.
Your father wanted to be you, I bet.
Oh,
Is that an insult?
your country will always be alone.
Ooh. Get him. Ooh, we need another one. Your sister. Poses nude for your system style? What? And bothers me. And has bad breath.
Your sister poses nude
tell 'em.
for your sense of style
That doesn't even
and
make sense.
bothers me and has bad breath.
Oh yeah, it does.
Ooh, your math teacher was defeated by your father
My math teacher, how could you, sir? Let me have your sister. Let me have your sister. Your sister dances like your hat. I gotta use it now. Your hat. And your sister dances like your hat and can't dance. And changes into your son. That makes perfect sense.
Your sister dances like your hat and changes into your son.
How do you feel about that, punk?
Ouch!
Yeah,
Satan.
that's right.
And you are your mother?
Oh,
Satan and me are my mother. Your son. Has a steaming rump with. We're gonna go right into the masturbation. Homeless man's socks. Didn't even use his own socks. He used a homeless man's socks. And da 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 da. Changes into some dog. Oh, it could have been your wife. Dang. That's
your
fine.
son has a steaming romp with homeless man's socks and changes into some dog.
That had been enough to destroy you.
Ouch! An
Yes.
ordinary pigsty. Smells of your house.
Weak sauce.
Oh,
Weak sauce.
let's
Get
see
out.
then. I'm taking this liver.
Sure, take it. Don't forget to have my bladder and spleen as well. Why don't you? Bloody self-entitled tweet.
I like how the comma really messed. Like, why don't you? The afterlife. Father. Hello, father.
Welcome, my child.
Oh, hello there. Are you John Lennon?
I don't know that person, but I can answer any question of yours. One question,
Are
and
those
only
butt
one I
trumpets?
will answer. Not two, not three, exactly one.
Those are butt trumpets, aren't they?
So, I always wondered, what's the meaning of life?
Are you sure this is what you want to know? Maybe you're more curious about how toothpaste is put in the tube, or how Plesiosaurus is mated?
No, thank you. I'll stick with the meaning of life.
I love
Behold, then,
butt
for the
trumpets.
meaning
Of
of
all the
life
things
is...
that I thought I would see, those are butt trumpets. They have to be. And that's hilarious. You. You are an uneducated nincompoop. And oh, we're just getting him good right now. And the meaning of life is not interesting. The meaning of life was the thing you had for lunch. Admires pictures of the thing you had for lunch.
You are an uneducated nincompoop. And the meaning of life admires pictures of the thing you had for lunch.
Oh,
Yeah.
your math teacher
he
farted
has two
on
health
a
bars.
cheap suit.
Oh,
My math teacher farted on a cheap suit. So I said you before. It has a steamy run with the meaning of life. Your father tells you the meaning of life. Tells ditty jokes at funerals. And has a steaming rump with. This place. And secretly adores. Oh,
The
no.
meaning of life. Tells dirty jokes at funerals and has a steaming romp with this place and secretly adores.
I
Your
win.
father is a cheese shop, you commoner.
Oh,
See, he's not really hitting me hard, but I messed that up. I could have got a double point. Your math teacher. You, sir. You farted on. A bucket of vomit. You farted on a bucket of vomit. I'm okay with that. It's a good start, and don't. Oh no.
A cheap suit, and your
I ain't gonna
math
win this
teacher
one.
have worse hair than your hat, and you know it's true.
Oh, wow, that's a good one.
you farted on a bucket of vomit.
I wish I knew what he hated. Your sister. Worked with. Worked with someone insane. Alright, to end this
Your
one.
sister worked with someone insane.
He has family issues. Interesting. Let's work on this. So if I say your husband. Is getting fat. What do you got? And Mr. King. And talks. And talks to strangers. And dances like. Wait it out.
Your son and your mother are your house.
That's good for now. I'm okay. Your husband is getting fat and talks to strangers and dances like your sins. And your mother is a cold sausage without mustard. A cold sausage without mustard. I think that's good. Just
Your husband is getting fat and talks to strangers and dances like your sins, and your mother is a cold sausage without mustard.
Ouch. An ordinary pigsty. supports your sense of style, mister.
Oh, you think that's what's gonna get me? I want your mother. I want your mother. Your mother. Yes. Okay. Died because of your face. Died because of your face. Oh, this is really just killing him. And worked with a public loo. See, I want to continue, but I also don't want to lose, so I'm thinking of just destroying him with this.
Your mother died because of your face and worked with a public loo.
Oh, that had to hurt. You must be hurting.
Ouch. The meaning of life and you are old and will be damned for eternity.
That actually is pretty
good. You are
good.
an exceptional creation. I decided to reveal the true meaning of life to you. Practice kindness and tolerance. Love yourself and never ever refreeze food that has been defrosted.
Don't ever do it.
Beautiful. I just wish I knew that before I died.
It's getting crowded. New goodies unlocked. Best insult was 42. Continuation 0. New goodies unlocked. What new goodies? I unlocked Grisha and Lu Wang. What is Lu Wang? My only weakness is being weak. Okay, so his weakness is being weak. Serious, Sam.
Get ready to get serious.
Let's not be too serious. Sam is a serious tourist. When you were sitting casually in front of the screen, he was exploring Egypt. Egypt? Teotihuacan, Persia, Pompeii, and planet Sirius. Why wouldn't he? During each of his voyages, he always put an effort to get to know the inhabitants. He'd meet large and diversified groups in the vast and beautiful locations where they could exchange their views of life and death. This is probably how Sam became such an erudite? No, of course, we're not serious. So, let's not be too serious. So basically, Sam is a jokester. And just like that, we somehow unlocked...
Ja Grisha, no pogodi.
I left my Amiga past for... Mateka Roshia. Real name, Greg Peck. The 21st child in a simple Catholic family from Whitechapel, London. He has been under the loving care of his Russian nanny since his birth, which in his teenage years made him develop a severe case of Russophilia. Now, as a grown-up man, he's convinced he has fully transformed into a true Russian and obviously doesn't like talking about his upbringing, even though he still lives in London, selling tapes of imported Russian cartoons. Oh, Grisha. Grisha. That's beautiful. But yeah, so I was not expecting to... Wow. I was not expecting to unlock everyone all at once. This was OSA the Insult Simulator. If I do play this one again, it's going to be with someone so that I have a better chance at losing. Right now, I'm just too pro at this, and having someone else will probably make this a little better. And I'll be able to actually insult someone, and they react. And it'd be funny. Unlike now, where I insult them, and they just go, posh, yeah. Well, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment below your favorite insult to give people, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.